Hey everybody, how's it going? This is Darrin with GuitarControl.com bringing you this video lesson. And today I want to take some of these ideas that arpeggio things that we've been doing for the last while, some of these different arpeggio shapes, and kind of put them together to give you some ideas of things that you can use this for in your own playing. So this particular thing that I'm showing, it's an A major. And all of the arpeggio shapes are just A major. They're just all being hooked together. So this could be kind of a way to like end a song. And if you have a song that ends on an A, then that's playing over the top of it. It's just going to sound really nice. And this is movable. There isn't any open strings in this, so you can just adjust this and move it around. So we'll go over the different shapes that we're using here, and then we'll put it all together. So be sure to click on the link in the description for the tabs, and let's get close up and take a look. Alright, so like I said, this is in the key of A major, so all of these shapes we're doing are A major arpeggios. So the very first one we're going to do here, we're going to start down here on the 5th fret of the low E. We're going to pick that, and then do a hammer on to the 9 with your 4th finger. So what that is that, like, since this is A major, this is your root, and then this is your major 3rd, and then from there we go to the 7th fret of the A string, which is an E, that's your 5. So what we've done is we've outlined the 3 notes that are making up this chord. So the 5, hammer to 9, and then 7 on the E string, or excuse me, the 7 on the A string with your 2nd finger. And then we're going to take that finger and we're just going to roll it up, so we're also going to pick up the 7th fret of the D string, which is an A. So we've went 1, 3, 5, 1, 3, to the 6th fret of the G string with your 1st finger. And now here, I'm just adding in an extra note. So this note is in key. It's part of the A major scale. We're just adding this in here. I'll explain why. This is just kind of just a little extra thing to kind of help tie this together. So we go 6 on the G string, hammer to 7 with your middle finger, and slide to 9, and then slide back down. So. And then pull off back to 6. And then from there, so that's our first arpeggio shape. Then from there we're going to go into our second one. So we're going to start by putting our 3rd finger on the 7th fret of the D string, which is an A. And then from there we go to the 6th fret of the G string, and then the 5th fret of the B string, and then roll that finger up to the 5th fret of the high E. And then we're going to do a hammer on to 9, and then pull off and descend back down to the G string. So. Okay, so after we do the pull off from 9 back to 5, then we roll our finger back and we get 5 on the B string too, and then middle finger to the 6th fret of the G string, and then we're going to go back up, hammer that to 9 again, and now we're going to shift to our next position. So far, okay, so after we come back up to the 9, now we're going to shift to our next position. So we just scoot up our 4th finger to the 12, and then drop our 1st finger to 9 on the high E. And now we're going to pick on the 12 and pull off to 9. And then to 10 on the B string with your middle finger, to 9 on the G string with your 1st finger, and then back up. So. And then from there we're going to slide up to our next position. So now we go up, 1st finger will stop at 12, and your 4th finger is going to go all the way up to 17. So now we're going to pick and pull off 17 to 12. And then we're going to go to 14 on the B string with your middle finger. And then roll that to 14 on the G string. Whoops. And now we're going to take your first finger to pick up 14 on the D string. And then 16 on the A. And then finally 17 on the low E, which is A. So the whole thing really slowly. So like I said, this is a movable shape. So since we're starting here on A, on the 5th fret, if we wanted to do this in a different key, so let's just say we wanted to do it in B, move it up a whole step. So everything would just move up a whole step. Or we could move it down and start on G, then everything would just be a whole step lower. You know, whatever you want to do, you can move it around however you want. And this is just one idea of things that you can do with this. So, you know, we went over all of these shapes before. Hopefully you've been practicing stuff that you'll be able to, you know, utilize them and put them to work in this little riff. Alright, so I hope you enjoyed that and you got something out of it. If you liked the video, be sure to give it a thumbs up and leave me a comment down below if there's something that you'd like to see covered in a future lesson by myself or one of the other instructors at GuitarControl.com. If you have not already done so, please subscribe to the channel and hit that notification bell so that we don't miss out any of the content that we upload throughout the week. Alright, so that is all I've got for you today. Thanks for watching and have a great day.
Wow!